Have you ever found yourself obsessing over someone who barely gives you the time of day? Or maybe you keep falling for partners who keep you guessing, turning your love life into a roller coaster you never wanted to board. What if I told you that the reason you can't quit these toxic attachments isn't weakness or poor judgment, but something far sneakier happening in your brain? Today, we're exposing the hidden dopamine trap, revealing why you're addicted to toxic love and don't even know it. Before we dive deep into your brain's chemistry, make sure you're subscribed to the Growth Mindset Project and hit that bell so you'll never miss videos that help you understand yourself and transform your life. Let's pull back the curtain on your love life. On social media, everyone's talking about toxic relationships, throwing around terms like red flags, narcissists, love bombing. But those patterns aren't just psychological. There's a chemical chain reaction firing every time you crave the wrong person. It all comes down to dopamine, the real puppet master in toxic attraction. You might have heard dopamine called the pleasure chemical, but the truth is dopamine isn't about pleasure, it's about anticipation. It's what energizes you to seek rewards, not what satisfies you once you have them. Imagine waiting for an exciting text from your crush. That buzz you feel isn't from their reply. It's the hope that maybe they'll answer this time. That hope is dopamine at work. Here's the kicker. Dopamine spikes highest not when we get exactly what we want, but when the reward is unpredictable. Think about a slot machine. It's the uncertainty, the chance of a win, not the win itself, that keeps people playing. Your brain is wired to pay attention to unpredictability because, from an evolutionary standpoint, unpredictable rewards required us to stay alert, adapt, and survive. That's why the maybe they'll call feels 100 times more exciting and addictive than the they always call. Let's translate that to love. When someone you're dating is unreliable, hot and cold, or seems emotionally unavailable, your brain starts to treat them like a human slot machine. You keep pulling the lever, waiting, guessing, hoping, because the reward, their attention, affection, or apology, comes at random intervals. Each unpredictable win floods your brain with dopamine, training you to chase their next crumb of affection, no matter how rare or inconsistent it is. It's the dopamine trap. Meanwhile, healthy relationships look boring by comparison to a dopamine-charged brain. With a stable, caring partner, the rewards are reliable. No jackpot moments, just soothing waves of oxytocin and serotonin, the chemicals of bonding, trust, and fulfillment. But if your brain is conditioned for dopamine-driven drama, this calm stability doesn't even register as love at first. How does this chemical addiction form? Your brain is constantly trying to predict outcomes. When you expect little but get a pleasant surprise, a sudden sweet message, an unexpected apology, dopamine spikes. When let down, dopamine crashes. If the pattern is unpredictable, your dopamine levels stay heightened. You become hooked on figuring them out, passing every text for clues, every interaction for hope. The result? The intensity of the dopamine trap feels like true love, even if you're suffering. Let's break down 3 ways unstable relationships ensnare you in the dopamine trap. First is intermittent reinforcement. Imagine a partner who's loving one day, distant the next. Occasionally, they shower you with affection, leaving you desperate for their attention the rest of the time. This variable reward system is even more addictive to your brain than consistent kindness. Every rare high triggers a dopamine surge, making you chase the next fix, while each absence creates a crash. Second is the near-miss effect. Did you almost have a perfect date? Did a serious talk almost yield the answers you craved? Almosts activate more dopamine than real success, convincing you that you're this close to getting what you want. You fall in love with the potential of the relationship, not the reality. Third is investment escalation. The longer you stay and the more you give, time, energy, emotion, the harder it gets to walk away. Your brain reasons, I've put in so much, surely the payoff is coming. This is your reward system echoing the sunk cost fallacy, intensifying your attachment even as the relationship drains you. At the 3-minute mark, if you're realizing you've been caught in the dopamine trap, hit the like button. It helps more people find these insights. And comment below, what part of this hits home for you? We're all in this together. Let's keep going. There's another layer. If chaos and unpredictability felt like love in your childhood, your brain may have been programmed early on to crave drama as connection. Maybe caregivers were unreliable or affection was inconsistent. This isn't a character flaw, it's a learned pattern. Your mind is calibrated to find excitement in the uncertain, mistaking anxiety for chemistry and peace for boredom. Then there's the tolerance effect. Just like with any addiction, over time your brain requires more drama, more uncertainty, just to feel that old spark. Stability feels dull. You might even find yourself stirring up conflicts or losing interest in partners who don't keep you guessing. It's not because you don't want a healthy relationship. Your brain just can't recognize safe as exciting anymore. So, how do you know you're in the dopamine trap? The chase is more exciting than the relationship itself. The thrill of maybe feels more intense than the times you're actually together. You rationalize their bad behavior, interpreting mixed signals or distance as depth instead of dysfunction. You spend more energy analyzing them than connecting with them. Stable, available people seem boring. You interpret lack of drama as lack of passion, and may even pick fights or fabricate problems to recapture that intense feeling. You feel anxious when everything is going well, always waiting for a storm to hit. Your thoughts circle endlessly around the relationship, even at the expense of work, friends, or sleep. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not doomed, but you are caught in a powerful pattern. The path out takes time, patience, and a willingness to retrain your brain's reward system. Here are some actionable strategies. First, name the dopamine trap in real time. When you feel that surge of excitement from a breadcrumb of attention, pause. Remind yourself, this is dopamine, not true connection. This awareness interrupts the automatic urge to chase. Second, track when you feel most attracted. After distance, post-conflict, when you're ignored. Journal these moments. You'll start to see your attraction is about patterns, not people, which shifts blame and shame off your shoulders. Third, redirect your dopamine system to healthier pursuits. Feed your need for novelty and achievement through learning, creativity, new experiences, or physical adventure. These generate natural, sustainable dopamine without the emotional chaos. Fourth, expect withdrawal. If you go no contact or end the relationship, you will crave it fiercely at first. You'll romanticize the highs and doubt your decision. This is your brain's withdrawal, not proof you made a mistake. Ride it out, it will pass, just like any other detox. Fifth, dip your toes back into stable relationships, even if they seem dull at first. If someone is steady, interested, and kind, challenge yourself to stick it out for a third date, a fourth conversation. Over time, your brain will recalibrate. What once felt boring will start to feel amazingly safe and fulfilling. Quick pause at the 6-minute mark. If you're getting value, remember to like, subscribe, and drop your experience in the comments. Your feedback helps us keep these deep dives coming. The most crucial thing to grasp: being stuck in the dopamine trap doesn't make you broken. It means your brain's learning system got hijacked by unpredictability. Every moment you spot the pattern and name it, you're weakening its hold. Practice awareness, gather data on your triggers, and experiment with healthy sources of excitement. Bit by bit, you'll retrain your mind to find love and joy in stability, not chaos, and that's where real growth happens. If you're craving more science on love, addiction, and rewiring your brain for happiness, check out our other videos right here. Tap the bell so you never miss what's next. Your next breakthrough might be one click away from finally breaking free from the dopamine trap.